solving for x on a right triangle. All right, this is how you do it. All these triangles right here, they give you 3 pieces of information. They give you guys an angle and they give you 2 sides. Your job is to figure out what these 2 sides are in relationship to this angle and use that information to help you figure out which trig function to use. And so I already set up all the equations for each of these. Don't write them down until you try it yourself. I'm just going to talk through 19 right now, and then I'll give you guys the answer to 20 so you guys can check your answer. You can try it on your own and check your answer. Okay, so this angle right here, 28 degrees, is in this corner. So that means the opposite side would be all the way across the way. One way to see an opposite side is to point an arrow out from the angle, and that whatever side it's pointing to, that is your opposite side. So we have an opposite side that we're working with. And then the other number value that we're given is on the hypotenuse side. That is the longest side, the side that's opposite of 90 degrees. So because we're using opposite and hypotenuse, I chose to use sine, and you have to use sine. One way to remember what to use is by thinking of the acronym SOHCAHTOA. SOHCAHTOA. Okay, so that is sine is opposite over hypotenuse. Cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse, and tangent is opposite over adjacent. Okay, so I chose to use sine because we have the opposite side and the hypotenuse side. So this is what it looks like when you set it up. The trig, or the degree, goes inside the trig function, and then equals, and then the other side you have your ratio for sine, which is opposite over hypotenuse. And so we have the x over 21. Now, our job is to get the x alone, so what we're going to do is we're going to multiply both sides by 21 because it says x divided by 21. So we want to do the inverse of multiply. So if I multiply both sides by 21, it looks like this. And so now what I have to do is multiply 21 times whatever the value is for sine 28 degrees. You do not, I repeat, do not multiply 21 on 28. That is wrong. Okay, we first have to find out what sine of 28 degrees is, and that'll give us what x is. I'm adding these parentheses so you guys can remember. Do not touch 28 with 21. Okay, so 21 times sine of 28 degrees is 21 times 0.4695. Now, I got this by using the table that I gave you guys. This is a table of trigonometric values, and since we're looking at sine of 28 degrees, we're going to go over here. I think sine is this column. Actually, I know it is. And I'm going to go down to 28 degrees. 28 degrees is right there, so there you have it, 0.4695, and that's what I use right here. Using a calculator, I'll multiply these dudes together, and my answer will be 9.8595. Now, if I look at the directions, it says round the 2 decimal places. So I'm going to go 2 decimal places, 8 and 5. And since that's a 9, I'm going to round that 5 up to a 6. So my final answer is 9.86. And notice that this is approximate. This is approximate because we rounded. This is not an exact answer. Now, I want you guys to try that with this one, and then check your answer. I'm about to show the answer right now, so don't look if you're going to try it.